Now, the sudden rush for testing comes as new restrictions are taking place in Maryland. On Friday, Kolbie Satterfield joins us live from Bethesda. Kolbie, what are the new rules and how will it impact our viewers out there at bars and restaurants?
Yeah, Bruce, starting Friday, bars, restaurants, and clubs will have to close at 10 p.m. Here in Bethesda, you can see some of the measures that restaurants are taking to increase social distancing with fewer seating options inside and more seats outside. But starting Friday, these chairs will have to be empty by 10 o'clock.
I suspect in December you are going to see a voluminous mountain of places closing and never reopening.
Fears of a dark winter lie ahead for business owners as COVID continues to climb and restrictions continue to tighten. John McManus is the owner of the Barking Dog restaurant and bar in Bethesda and has seen firsthand the devastation brought by COVID.
It's the worst calamity to befall retail and restaurants that I've ever experienced in 30 years in business.
He fears things will only get worse with new restrictions put in place by Maryland Governor Larry Hogan that mandates all bars, restaurants, and clubs close by 10 p.m.
That is going to kill the bar business. It is going to kill the opportunity for people to go out and eat.
What challenges is the restaurant industry facing? The Restaurant Association of Maryland says since the start of the pandemic, as many as 150,000 restaurant employees have been laid off or furloughed, and projects 40% of all Maryland restaurants, equivalent to 4,000, could close permanently under restrictions. What is the best way to support restaurants during the pandemic? McManus says by still eating from your favorite places.
You don't have to be afraid of carryout. You don't have to be afraid of delivery. And I think for a lot of people, that's the best way that you can support some of these smaller local businesses.
Although restaurants have to close by 10, carry-out and delivery will still be allowed under new restrictions. But as McManus sits in his restaurant's once bustling and now empty upstairs space, he worries these new restrictions could be the nail in the coffin for a lot of restaurants.
It could be the final blow for a lot of places.
Another way to support your local restaurants. If you don't feel like making Thanksgiving dinner, you can just have the whole thing ordered in. Also, there are some government supports in place for Maryland restaurants. I have the details, and it's broken up county by county on WUSA9.com. I'm live in Bethesda. Kolbie Satterfield, WUSA 9.
Okay, Kolbie, thanks a lot for that information.